Every time I think Triple H can't get any stupider and make a worse decision, this guy, like, he enters a new level of stupidity week after week after week. So for those that don't know, Trish Stratus came back on Friday Night SmackDown, and she's going to face Tiffany Stratton at Evolution for Tiffany Stratton's title. I mean, guys, at this point, you honestly just gotta laugh, bro. Like, when you see shit like this, bro, you honestly just gotta laugh. So you got Rhea Ripley, who's getting an undeserved third or fourth title shot against EU Sky at Evolution. And now you got a 49-year-old Trish Stratus who hasn't been active, isn't good in the ring anymore. She still looks good, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to her plastic surgeon or her Botox, whatever she been doing, she still look good, right? I think she looks better than Trish Stratus at age 49. Shout out to Trish Stratus, right? She is a legend, right? We got to give respect when it's due. She's a legend. But the whole point of me saying this is she doesn't deserve a title shot against Tiffany Stratton, bro. Once again, this is a spit in the face to all of the wrestling fans out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, things just don't make any sense. I keep telling you guys, bro, this guy Triple H doesn't give a fuck about what the fans want. It's about what he wants. And that's the problem, bro. Like, when you're shitting on the people that's supporting, you know, Raw and SmackDown and spends money on these PLEs and pays money to get tickets to see this in person, you know, like, who the hell asks to say, you know what? We want to see Trish Stratus, who's almost 50 years old. She's going to be 50 December 18th of this year. We want to see a 50-year-old Trish Stratus fight Tiffany Stratton for a title. Now, we all know good and damn well there's no chance at all that Trish Stratus is going to win this match. Once again, Triple H is going to have Tiffany Stratton beat Trish Stratus so it can elevate her and make people think that she's bigger than what she really is. Tiffany Stratton is horrible. Her character sucks. It's Tiffany time! Hey guys, guess what time it is? It's Tiffany time! Like she has a fucking 5-year-old little girl gimmick that's annoying. She can't wrestle. How many times have we seen Tiffany Stratton botch her finishing move? What is it? It's the prettiest moonsault ever. How many times have we seen her botch that move? We done seen this girl jump out of the goddamn ring doing that move and almost broke her neck because she didn't land properly. But yet, you got fans out here and you got content creators here on YouTube criticizing Jade Cargill, saying that Jade Cargill sucks and Jade Cargill didn't deserve to win Queen of the Ring. Jade Cargill is a way better wrestler than Tiffany Stratton. Anybody that disagrees, you're either racist. Let's just call it what it is, bro. And I know I'm going to get people in the comments saying, oh, bro, it's not always about race. Yes, it is. Because the same cocksuckers that's saying that Jade Cargill can't wrestle, they're not saying that Tiffany Stratton can't wrestle. They're not talking about how trash Tiffany Stratton's gimmick is. They're not talking about how Tiffany Stratton botches moves week after week after week. And she hasn't had any major injury. Jade Cargill had an injury. She was out for months. She missed the Royal Rumble last year because she was injured. So she has an excuse to be rusty because she just came back recently. Of course she's going to be rusty. Of course she's going to botch a move here and there. Of course. She's still getting back into being an active wrestler. But Jade Cargill, she's extremely athletic. She's like a female Bobby Lashley. You know what I'm saying? Her theme song is dope. She literally looks like she literally looks like she could play Storm in a Marvel or DC movie, whatever universe Storm is in. Shout out to X-Men. Jade Cargill got all the tools to be a superstar. The only critique is she needs to get a little bit better in the ring. I gotta be honest, she does. But y'all don't say nothing about Tiffany Stratton. And I think it has a lot to do with her being white. I think it has a lot to do with her because a lot of dudes find her attractive, right? There's a lot of dudes out here that like blondes, you know what I'm saying? I like all flavors of ice cream, you feel me? I like black, white, yellow, red, you feel me? I like all different races of women. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not like these dudes out here that only like white girls or black. Nah, that's not wavy. Stay wavy TV. I don't discriminate. You dig what I'm saying? But you got a lot of dudes out here that do. And you're entitled to have your own preference. I don't have a problem with that. But when I see guys out here nailing Jade Cargill to the cross, acting like she's the worst thing to ever happen to the WWE, and you guys don't say anything about Tiffany Stratton, that lets me know that you're biased, you're probably racist and you don't know it, and you're a piece of shit. I'm just gonna call it what it is. You're a fucking piece of shit. Tiffany Stratton doesn't deserve to be a champion. Let's just be honest. She should have never won that belt from Nia Jax, bro. Nia Jax is what, 230 pounds? Shout out to Queen Nia Jax. At her size, she wrestles better than Tiffany Stratton. Facts. She's a way better wrestler than Tiffany Stratton, dog. You know what I'm saying? So, I just don't get it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you got Trish Stratus, who's 50. She gets a title shot. Oldberg, Oldberg, who looks like he should be in a fucking senior citizen home, who can barely walk. He can't even walk without limping. He gets a title shot against fucking Gunther at Saturday Night Main Event in Atlanta. Make that make sense. When you see these old wrestlers come back out of nowhere and they get title shots, it is a spit in the face to all of the wrestlers that wrestle week after week after week, bro. Liv Morgan just dislocated her shoulder, you know what I'm saying? And she wrestles week after week. Shout out to Liv Morgan. You know? Liv Morgan, you know, a person like that deserves to get a title shot against Tiffany Stratton. Not fucking Trish Stratus. But like I said, man, it's not about us, man. It's not about the fans, man. Triple H don't give a damn about us WWE fans, bro. And this is why I keep telling y'all, man, we gotta come together and we gotta call this shit out, and we have to voice our opinions on social media so we can stop this stuff from happening, bro. Y'all saw what happened when R-Truth got released. R-Truth got released. Everybody voiced how pissed off they were. Triple H got backed into a corner with TKO, and they were forced to bring him back. That's what we gotta do, bro. We gotta call this stuff out, man. To all of the people out here that's gonna be watching Evolution, like, just think about it. You guys are gonna see a 50-year-old Trish Stratus that hasn't wrestled in months get a title shot. Triple H is spitting in your face, literally. And we're just supposed to sit back and just take it. What did Triple H say in that video? Oh, I wish the critics would just shut up and watch the show. That's what he thinks. He thinks that we just supposed to shut the fuck up and just take whatever we're served, bruh. That's like, you know what that's like? That's like going to a restaurant and the waitress brings out something that you didn't order and the food is undercooked, it ain't seasoned right, and you just supposed to eat the food and act like you enjoyed it and then leave a $20 tip. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, this is getting ridiculous at this point, bro. And guys, I swear to God, I don't know how Triple H still has his job right now. Because Vince McMahon, he's gone. He doesn't own the WWE no more. So I don't understand why TKO feels like they have to keep Triple H in this position when he obviously doesn't know what he's doing. They've had to reach out to The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, multiple times since Triple H has gotten this job. And The Rock has had to stop whatever movie he's filming or preparing for. And he's had to come back and cut promos to get people excited for a PLE. We saw the interview with The Rock and Pat McAfee. The Rock literally said one of the PLEs that was coming up, the tickets weren't selling. There was no hype around the event. And TKO called The Rock because they needed help selling tickets for the PLE. That's when The Rock came back and came up with the whole sell your soul Cody Rhodes gimmick, bro. That wasn't planned. That was something that was last minute. Because they were panicking. They didn't know what to do. And if that's the case, right, why not just fire Triple H and have The Rock take over his position? You know, you can have The Rock be a board member and be a creative. If The Rock doesn't want to take on a position that's that time consuming, because obviously The Rock is still an actor. He's pretty much a full-time actor, which is why, you know, he doesn't really show up that much. If you can't get The Rock, then have Shawn Michaels. Have Shawn Michaels run Raw and SmackDown, because Shawn Michaels is doing a phenomenal job on NXT. And I'm going to do another video right after this about Trick Williams, because I can't believe he's still on NXT right now. The guy's like 32 years old. He has all the tools to be a superstar. But I'm actually glad he's still on NXT, because I think Triple H would ruin Trick Williams. I think he would just destroy all of his momentum just like he did with Carmelo Hayes, man. But let me know what you guys think about this video, man. What do you guys think about this Trish Stratus versus Tiffany Stratton match at Evolution for the women's title? Leave a comment below, subscribe, follow your boy, leave a comment. Thank you for watching the video. I'm out.